is a single, double bank, triple bank. That's it. Let's try the second one.
The only difference.
Yeah. That's it. If you don't see this, just uncheck the boxes. So say I start here. Well, my project can be done in 3 sheets. Just accept that. Of course, I need to like modify the station so it cuts off the match line at an even station. So. No, it's loading. Oh. Looks like it placed 1. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I clicked this bottom right one. This is the named boundary manager, it's called. Click it, and then you see the plan groups. This is where you see your named boundaries, basically. This again, we'll do 2 to 100. Okay. 1 sheet per DGN. Put it under the sheets folder. Make sure this is 1 to 100, 1 to 100, 1 to 100. Is that okay?
Now, the question I had is, this over here says great drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that supposed to be untoggled?
No, you untoggle it when you're doing plan and profile.
Oh,
So you can create the plan first, and then you create the profile and you tell it reference this plan. That's why we untoggle it when we do the plan and profile the first time.
okay, but here it doesn't matter.
Here it doesn't matter now. So this is my third sheet. This is my second sheet.
But I thought these were gonna be double panel sheets.
They are just the last one.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Because there's only 3 sheets.
Uh-huh. Yep, looks good. Here, similar to the other one, you just place the labels here. And I'll do this with a labeler. If it's a small project like this, I would place them here, but bigger projects, I don't recommend placing anything here. You want to have the flexibility of not losing annotations if you recut sheets. Say you do them at 1 to 100, the client says, oh, need to be 1 to 50, something like that. If I were to recut all those labels, I mean, I can't use them anymore. I'll just have to create new ones.
You put them in the black.
Yeah, so I would create a new file, reference in the container, and I would place the callouts there, and then reference that into the container. So reference the container to the callouts file, and reference the callouts file to the container.
Okay.
They have to be referenced to each other. That way they will show up on the sheets. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if you have a big project, that's how I would do it. Okay, so this is it for plan view sheets. Let's get to patterns and hatches. I'm gonna create a new file. Say file new, 2D DGN, put it in references. I'm just gonna call this hatches. Okay. Okay. This is where,
Can it be sometime when it's like a line string or something where it's,
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm creating a complex shape now using the create complex shape. And yeah, maximum gap 2 feet, that's okay. Stopping right here. Oh, let's read it. Okay, that's good. Let's do that one more time. And there we go. This is my hatch. Okay.
So that's new to me. I was using the shape fill.
Shape fill.
Create region. Improves.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that creates a solid fill, though, not
Right.
like a hatch.
I didn't know they were separate. I thought it was like.
Once you turn on this left menu,
Yeah.
a lot
I
of,
have.
yeah, okay.
Um.
Let's say you don't want this, there's a remove hatch or delete pattern tool. Click it. It's gone. Gotta be careful of the overlap. No, I don't like to overlap. You want to do a crosshatch, you can do a crosshatch. When you do hatch, turn off this A annotation scale because it's gonna scale the hatch based off of your drawing scale. And you don't want that. You want your hatch size to be always the same as you set it. So, and make sure you zoom out all the way so you can see the whole shape. If you don't see the whole shape, it won't really do it. So here's a crosshatch. Then the last one is the pattern. So this is the tricky one. You just click on those three dots, browse cells, go to file, and hit attach file. Then you're gonna go to this path, which is where the workspace is. Text dot, connect, organization civil, text dot. And you go to cell. I forgot which one exactly it was, but I'll send you this the file.
And then do I just? It doesn't matter if it's in that file structure. I can just save that anywhere and connect it that way.
Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can put it anywhere.
Okay, so
But it's better to put it where the workspace cells are. That way you don't have to load it every time. You can just type in the name. That'll work. Nothing. You can do from file also, or from cell. There's also a match pattern. I don't know if you know this one as well. So say you have a hatch. You created a new, area that you want to hatch the same exact as this. Click on the hatch, match hatch, and then it like reads it. Then when you go to hatch and apply it, like it matches the exact same
Okay.
like angle and spacing.
Is that dynamic? If you change the first one, does it change the second?
No. Mm-mm. This is marker stations tool. This is as far as this, and you probably know this as well. As you can go here, do measure area, right? You got your area. I don't know if you know this one. You can select multiple areas, click on measure area, and it adds them up.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And say you have, payment marking, multiple lines, right? Different lengths, whatever. You can select them all and do measure length. Click, and it gives you the total length for all three lines.
That's helpful. I'm just for taking the individual areas.
Yeah, I used to do that mistake for 2 years.
That's how it feels to learn about new tools. You're just
Yeah. I mean, that's why the more experience you get, the better you get paid, right?
Yeah.
Because you can do something that would typically take, a day and an hour.
Thank you.
Yeah. There's also one where you you typed in some text. Where's the text? Here. And you want to change it to uppercase. There's this yeah, this one, case change. Click it and
Okay.
changes to uppercase
That's
as well.
nice.
This is helpful. What else? What else? What else?
Can you, on text, there used to be symbols that you could do like \234 and it'd be like low line, center line.
Yeah, so those are just regular text, but here you click on the symbol. You choose flow line, for example. Just place a flow line text. So they're all, I mean, they put the main ones in the
The main ones,
text.workspace.
Gotcha.
I don't think you need any other ones. And it has a bunch of other symbols as well. Like if you want to use the plus minus, you know, there's a whole bunch of symbols in here. Some people really like that plus minus one. This plus
Yeah,
minus
I know
one.
these are-
Yeah. What else? Better not. Yeah, that's pretty much it for patterns. Any questions?
Nope.
So yeah, I mean, once I give you the library, you load it, and then you type in the name of it here. You have to type it in. Or you just copy it from somewhere else and you match it.
I used to think it was CONC is what I thought it was. But it should have,
Let's see.
Yeah, the concrete one would be helpful.
Yeah, no, they're not in the default libraries for whatever reason. I hope they fix that. Right. So I want to show this hatch on my sheets. Come back to the container. Got this. And then it should automatically show up on all the sheets. That's why we have containers. That's like the main idea of it. So you don't have to attach that file to every single sheet.
I will say one thing though, references, the order you put files in the references. The container file makes a difference.
Yeah,
I put
true.
the hatching at the very bottom, but doesn't cover up text and things.
So on that,
Mhm.
there's been times where I just willy-nilly put my references in. And I'll go into, what's it called, like sheet order, during the properties update sequence,
Yeah,
and then I will resequence them, and then nothing happens.
yeah.
Is that a bug, or am I doing something?
It happens sometimes. I don't know the explanation for it, but
Okay.
usually you want to come to properties, update. I always honestly get this the other way. I think it's the least priority is at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But I'll do that, and then it doesn't change anything.
then alignment should be like at the very top. Hatching, drainage.
Or if I exit the file, it goes right back to the original order. I think those slot numbers have to be
You
changed.
need to like zoom out and zoom in. Sometimes it like refreshes it. The nice thing about the container also is you can control, say you want to do like a Linestyle 2 or a Lineweight 2. So I don't have to go into every sheet to apply that override, so pretty helpful. Save settings, and then you go back to your sheet. All your changes are here. So let's get to the print organizer, right? That's the next topic. How do I print all three sheets at once instead of printing them one by one?
Yes.
File, print organizer. Click the add button. I add, Browse to my sheets. So far, so good.
Mhm.
Do you go to those options?
I've clicked all through here.
Okay.
Whatever works. I don't.
So I choose the pen table. That's important. I usually turn these off. I choose the paper size. So say you're doing like a 11 by 17 landscape. Maximize. And that's pretty much it. For here, you don't want to print constructions. You want to print the fill. Override, line styles, line weights, and transparency. I want to see all these. That's pretty much it. I just said okay. You don't have to specify anything else.
I guess because I haven't cut sheets before, I don't think I've been able to make it work when I'm doing like the sheets that we just kind of like roughly pull out of the black space.
What you're doing is you're putting a border around
Yeah.
and just clipping.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll show you how to do that too.
Because what happens is I go through the process you just did, but
Yeah.
yours actually
Nothing
loaded
shows
in
up.
here and mine just don't.
Yeah, no, that's normal. So once I have everything, I mean, on bigger projects, I create folders here. You can create like a folder. So you can have, for example, removals. You can have, for example, standards. Okay. You can just place those sheets in there. That way you keep everything organized. So you just want to print the removals. Anyways, select all, right click and print. This is where you choose your plot configuration file. And here's where you choose if you want to print them separately or a single job. Sometimes some sheets can give problems, so it's good to print them separately. That way it just skips over that sheet and continues. It doesn't like stop the whole process. Then you browse to where you want to place those. Goes under PDF. Sheets. And you can check this to open the file after it's done. And there it is. Oh, one of them is the culvert. Okay. Oh, it's only 2 sheets, not 3 sheets actually.
I mean, 3 sections.
Yeah. Although still printing this as black. I wonder why.
You hit black when you were doing the printing.
I know. Oh no, I think I know why now. Okay, something tricky. Took me a while to figure out. Once you go back to the container, there are certain numbered colors that will print gray by default using the text.workspace. If you use any other color, it's gonna print black. Those colors, right now I cannot tell, but they're usually over here.
Right.
So
48 was one.
I think 80, 96, and 112 is for sure one of the ones. So I'll use this one. Although it looks green here, it's not going to print green. It's going to print gray.
Do you think you could, like, if you had a chance, send me a list of like which ones?
Oh, you don't have to memorize it.
Oh, okay.
I've seen them both ways. This will be in the 232 to 255, and 80s.
Yeah, there's both.
And I would have to go in there and attach the text table to it to make sure it was.
Yeah.
There was a couple of different names for them.
Yeah, that's true.
You were saying I don't have to memorize them?
No. See, now it's gray. It's a lot better.
Yeah.
So how do I know which ones are which? I'll show you. Keep this here. So let's say I just want to print whatever is inside the fence. So Control P. See this here? The plot configuration file. You go to File and Edit, Printer Driver Configuration. You're gonna go to Color Maps. You see everything prints as 000, which is black. Scroll down, you see this is one of them, 64. Prints this color, the 220, 80, 96, 112, 128, 124, and these ones, 232, 233. Okay. You can even control how wide you want each line weight to be. So usually we don't like to touch this.
Yeah.
And then this is like if you have a line style, say you right away line style is drawing those dashes too long or those dots too small. You can control it here as well.
Yeah, okay, because I was reading through one of the Bentley things and it said like don't use the numbered styles for line styles because they stay that same size. But if you use the I don't know, the ones if you scroll down like the other ones, like you can set the like
Yeah.
is that like something you follow or is that advice?
By level, you mean?
No, I honestly don't use other than the numbered ones.
Oh, okay.
They're just like the default. And what I mean is if you zoom in over here,
Yeah.
this doesn't change, but I don't care. I care about printing. I don't care about what I see here.
Right. And
Alright.
just like when we're working in the black space and like just doing that, like it ends up looking too small. I mean, you just showed me how I can change that, but
Yeah, no, that doesn't affect it, how it looks in the software.
okay.
It affects how it looks on printing. So you might see something here and see something different on printing.
Okay.
You can even see it here. I mean, if I open the PDF,
It should be a long dash and two smaller dashes and a longer dash.
yeah,
Like I was just under the impression that the ones that like when you scroll down, they don't depend on the annotation size.
okay, you see here, it's a lot longer.
Yeah.
Smaller dashes. Here it looks different. I mean, it is still a dash and two dots, but it's just the scale of it is different. When you're doing pivot marking, yes, that's true. You don't use those numbered ones because you want to see that line style. You don't want to have it all look the same. Yeah. And what else? Okay, so let's do the other method, which is the how to print using like a level.
I tried this as well.
Let me reference in a level border, sorry. Um, 1,200 actually. You've done it this way also. You just place
Yeah,
it manually.
essentially, yeah, it's just the lines in there and then
Yeah.
But I tried to do like the print organizer, load it by level, and then I set the level to the one that's around the cutout, and then it just still wouldn't load. I don't know.
Yeah, let's I just want to do 2 sheets.
Oh, but I would have separate files for each sheet.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. We can do a save as the same file, but anyways, let's just clip everything. Now this is on a D batch plot level. And it's also on D sheet. But the D batch plot is the one that we want to use. The D sheet is just this edge. D batch plot is the whole like rectangle fence. So come back to here. Gonna start a new one. Add, and then we're in the container, so I'm just gonna reference the container. When you do it, you define it from shape. I did this part. Then you type in the level name here. D batch plot. If you had multiple sheets or multiple borders in your file, you choose this one, print one for each matching shape. Since we have only one per, just do this one. It's the same process from here on. Just choose the same stuff, maximize, the landscape, full sheets. There's this, and this. Hit OK. It looks through until it finds the matching level. No, nothing. It tells me, okay, the model expression, all sheet models do not match any models. So just make sure this is saved. Okay. Here you need to make sure you're selecting all models, not all sheet models.
Okay, because then it goes looking for the sheet,
Yeah,
right? But there's
looking only inside sheet models, not
Right.
like everywhere. This okay. This should work, hopefully.
that was the problem.
I mean, this print organizer thing, I think my team probably like once every like 2 or 3 weeks, like, hey, print organizer, it's not working. What do I do? Like, you probably did something wrong. So
Oh.
here it is.
I'm popping up. It's like a miracle. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I've spent not an insignificant amount of time trying to figure this out. It's such a big time saver not to have to go through every single sheet.
Oh, didn't do it right though. I wonder why. I mean, it did it perfectly inside the limits, but
Yeah. Just didn't work it anymore. Maybe your window has to be.
oh, yeah, I know why. Because of the view is not rotated. Now it
Your view
should
has
work.
to be completely flush with.
Yeah, always. Let's try that again.
So do you guys ever do sheets like this, or is this just something we're doing? Like, do you guys always do like the cut sheets, and that's where you put?
We only do this where we don't have match lines. Any project, let's say I'm doing a traffic signal project, I'm only looking at one intersection. I'll just do this. There's no point of having sheet models and drawing models at this model, like,
Intersection layout, detail sheets.
yeah. Let's do that one more time.
We're actually in the container file right now.
I'm not gonna do the rest of this stuff. The rest doesn't matter.
Now remind me again why those 3 sheet borders are in the container file.
Because the name boundary, remember the name boundary thing?
I was thinking that we basically call sheet.
No, that's the sheets, but the cut shapes are in the container.
Oh, okay.
Didn't add it.
And those are construction ones, right?
Yeah. Gosh, if we forgot to do the model thing.
What went wrong?
Forgot to specify all models here. There we go. Print. There it is. Finally.
Awesome.
Cool.
I'm going to try that.
Never give up.
If it doesn't work, I will call you.
So let me think about this real quick. So let's just say that you're using a print organizer. And some sheets are made automatically, which with drawing production, I think some are done this way.
Yeah.
Can you still use that print organizer?
Yeah.
To do all of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can add.
How do we do on page numbers?
Okay. That's a
Is
good
that
question.
a whole different piece?
It's not that bad. I can show you.
I just use Adobe quick and dirty and don't specify where I want it.
Yeah, honestly, if it's a project that's like 20 sheets, I can just do it in PDF.
Okay.
You know how to make the automatic numbering in PDF?
No.
Okay. What software do you guys? I'll show you the PDF way and then the other one. Let's try it out. So you go to organize and then you add a, okay, it's not purchased, but yeah. See these lines?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see. You have to like really squint. Well, this is where like it places the text. Okay, so I'm like lowering it to place it in that exact corner box.
What was the name of this again? Sorry.
Name of software?
Yeah.
It's at the top, PDF-XChange editor. Okay, you just have to do this once. Now I've kind of figured out, okay, it should be somewhere here. And you see the right footer text over here. You click on this and then you add a page number. That's it. Okay. Then you just hit all pages, the advanced and evaluation, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna place a demo stamp. I don't have a license on this computer for this software, but that's okay. License features were used.
You got page numbers on it now.
Yeah, so if I hit save, it's gonna place this demo stamp. But you can kind of see how it looks. Here, 1, 2. I mean, I have to delete those things, but yeah.
So do you not use
Three.
the pin tables right there, the $ AA?
I do, but it doesn't automatically, it doesn't number the pages.
So it did work, but for page numbers, I'll show you something. All right, so this is the PDF way. Okay, you can also, of course, like raise it up, lower it, change text size until it looks like it was never done in PDF. So that's the idea of this one. All right, don't save. Other methods. Let's go to the sheets. These, I mean, these just have to be deleted, or you can place them in the border.
Yeah.
Okay. You can put it in the border, the code. You can put it in the border, and it'll show up on all the sheets. But when you have standards, sometimes this bottom box is like here, or here, or here. So kind of tricky to put it in the border all the time. So, but in general, if you have sheets that are like cut sheets and they're all using the same border, everything's the same, you can put it in the border, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna exchange to this border.
Put it in each individual sheet,
Yeah,
right where it needs to go.
yeah. This is the easy way. There's a more difficult way to do it as well, which I haven't done before. I know it exists, but this is the code we're gonna use. Okay. The size so big. Anyways, I'll match it. You know this one, the match text. Oh, okay.
That would be very helpful.
Oh, why am I? Okay. I go to the Williamson County one. I haven't swapped all of them. Like I'm using the text one in one sheet and then the Williamson County in the other. Let's just swap them and use the Williamson County. Let's do it the right way. That's another reason why sometimes, oh, okay, I'll fix this. Sometimes why you would want to create put the like labels in a callout file, is because you don't want to switch between files, keep switching back and forth between every sheet and the other. You're wasting so much time just waiting for the sheet to open. So just put them all in one file, just reference it, and done. Like for us, we almost are getting to the point where we don't even have to open the sheets at all. Like we don't even open the sheet files. We never see them even. We just see them in PDF. You see them in PDF. I think all three files now are using the same border. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's exchange to that. Copy it here, and then $sign. Okay. Save, open something else. Let me fix the border, the container. I'm just deleting the clip, you know how I clipped it. And I don't need this anymore. Okay. I'll have to do some testing just to see if it's gonna work or not. No, I'm not gonna change anything. Oh, pencil. Okay. So I read these, but I didn't read this code. Now let's go configure the pen table. To see text dot connect text dot, and then this one. I can edit notepad. So as you see here, these are the codes it's reading. And then they have like, if you see dates,
Yeah.
put dates. So
Can we just put like, is it just underscore page underscore?
That's the thing that I'm not sure of. We have it in the office. I forgot honestly what the
Right.
code for page is. But
Is there like a certain?
I thought there was an Excel file that what was it that had all like all the codes for having numbers that you would have to.
there is, yeah, that's a different way other than this.
Okay,
This one just does it based on the printer organizer
okay,
where the page is. So for example, say you're expecting some sheets from some other company. You have to insert blank sheets with the code on them in
Okay.
order for them to not be out of order. So this is one way to do it. That's the other way, which I have not done before, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I know how to get to it. So say we're printing something here.
Thanks for showing me. I mean, I already have more options than I do, so that's great.
Yeah. So you can open the pen table from here and then go to edit. And there's the text substitutions. Insert new. Oh, this one, yeah. Insert print set item, print definition number within set. It's not deleting this anymore. But anyways. Placement, like I said, current set order. So I'm just gonna replace this with PG. Okay. Try that. Just double check it. Save that. PG. Okay. Fingers crossed this works. Oh, there we go. Cool.
Awesome.
Yep. Anything else?
No, that's it. That's all my questions.
Let's take a break, I guess, and then we can see what other topics you're interested in and go over that. For a second, I thought